Pakistan has boycotted the India-led SAARC meet on the coronavirus crisis. The video conference of trade officials of all SAARC member nations was called by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to discuss, cooperate and fight the ongoing crisis in SAARC countries. Now, all member nations of SAARC agreed to have a discussion on the pandemic, except for Pakistan. Islamabad has chosen to snub India instead of fighting the deadly coronavirus and has politicized the meet by saying that the video conference could be effective only if it is spearheaded by a group from the SAARC Secretariat instead of India. Now, the video conference of SAARC trade officials was convened to discuss the impact of novel coronavirus in the South Asian region and how the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, or SAARC member nations, could come forward with a strategy and contain the virus spread. Now, the South Asian trade officials acknowledged the negative economic impact of the pandemic and will be exploring ways to sustain intra-regional trade to bear the cost of the crisis. Now, we are being joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief, Anas Malik, for more on this. Good evening to you, Anas. Pakistan boycotting the India-led SAARC meet on coronavirus crisis. What do we make of this at a time of international crisis?
Well, Alison, Pakistani side yesterday boycotted the SAARC commerce meeting that was hosted by India, but the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs said that they chose to boycott it on their own, and they said that Pakistan is quote-unquote committed to the SAARC process, being a founding member, but the fact that the SAARC Secretariat should be in the lead and it should be the one who should be heading the affairs or role of affairs. But given that in this particular conference, since the SAARC Secretariat was not on board, therefore Pakistan chose to and opted out of the conference, and it did not participate in yesterday's trade conference. Now, that is basically the underlying messaging that Pakistan is trying to do, that whatever come what may, it is quote-unquote committed to the SAARC process, but it would not want to put aside the SAARC Secretariat, and that is what has been conveyed through this boycott as we look at it. Now, the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs yesterday, they issued a statement as well, a formal statement, which said that the role of the SAARC Secretariat should be kept in fact, in the COVID fund as well. That was announced by the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the 15th of March during that SAARC video conference of the SAARC leaders. Pakistan is yet to contribute on that. In fact, the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that it has sought the details of that fund and it is quote-unquote awaiting details. So Pakistani side is more emphasizing on the role of SAARC Secretariat rather than India-centric or any country-centric initiative, and it is putting its weight behind the SAARC Secretariat that is based in Nepal. Yes, Alison.
Right, Anas, thank you very much for that report. That's our Pakistan Bureau Chief, Anas Malik, bringing us the latest on the upcoming SAARC meet.